know that.
Yes, it is. It's allowed. This intention is very important. And the intention, if the intention is not for the ego and for social event, because if they say then the drums, only the drums are allowed, the drums are allowed, then that time you can just play drums and people can belly dance too. So the drums becomes halal in that kind of situation? No, because the intention, it is wrong. Now, the flutes, the ney, for instance, that has so many secrets in it, that the Ahlul Tariqat, they know that it is coming from one of the secrets of Hazrati Ali, Karamallahu Wajhah, Shahi Mardan, that when the secret was passed to him from the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and he could not contain that secret, and he started to scream that secret where Prophet says, now go and you scream it, take it out from you. And the flute, the reed, and one other kind of plant also received that. Allah is allowing that secret for them to capture that secret. And from those two, the flute became, the ney was formed, and also the oud was taken from that plant, and it was made into a musical instrument. And those two especially, they are allowed. And they are used in Sema. They are used in Tariqats when they are singing the Qasidas and the Mawlids. And if the Darvish is listening properly and the Shah is opening that veil, he may hear the secret of Hazrati Ali that time. So, there's so much that the Muslim world is not knowing. But during the time of the Ottomans especially, they were keeping everything correctly, and everything has a proper lineage. Everything has to have a lineage. Do you know that the Ottomans, they were so loved the Prophet ﷺ, that the camel that the Prophet rode is a red Hijin camel. Is that red camel, because Prophet rode it, they never let any human to ride on those camels. Because they say, because Prophet rode it. You're not a prophet, you cannot ride it. But those camels, they are treated very special. And the only thing that was put on his back was the riches from the empire to be put on the back of the camel. And the camel is taken all the way to Cairo and to Medina and to Mecca during the Hajj season, as a sultan's contribution to those lands. No one is riding it, and in a ceremony, it is the wazirs that the sultan has appointed to represent him that is holding the reins of the camel, because the one who is sitting, it is the Prophet. So sultan is representing Hazrati Abu Bakr, and the camel that is empty without anyone riding, because Prophet is riding. So there is a proper lineage, there is a secret, there is a reason. There is a reason underneath the reason. So that time, all these things, they are allowed. Now, we are living in these times. There are certain things that they're putting it here and there. It's not the time now to really be so detailed about it. If you want to be detailed about it, the person who really is insisting, but no, hadith is saying that, we shouldn't, this is haram, this is halal, then I say, I'm going to go into your house and I will pick out 1,000 haram things that is against Islam. Once you finish all that, then maybe you have a right to do this. We are not living under a Khalifa too. There is no Shariat. So the intention now, it is very important. Intention is very important. We are not having any gold or silver in our pockets. We are buying things with paper that is complete haram. According to Sharia, there is complete haram. Why people are not speaking about that? But it is the intention now. We are caught. Our hands are tied. We have no Shariat. We have no Khalifa. We have to continue in this way. We cannot fall in love with this way, but we just have to continue. Some people, they say, no, this is not, it cannot be, you cannot play guitar, you cannot play. We're saying it's okay, because now everything is mixed up anyway. Better now to be using that for the sake of Allah than to be using that to play other things, other haram songs and other things. So, now there has to be a balance. Alhamdulillah, we found that balance with our Shaykh, and we know. We don't go one extreme or the other extreme. So, certain musical instruments, and in those hadiths specifically, it is the context of that is those instruments were used for that kind of music. The music that arouses the lust, arouses the desire. Those hadiths that is forbidden because it is known that those musical instruments were used in associations that arouses the desire and the wrong actions and the wrong intentions. It is not because of those musical instruments. No. So, inshallah, we come to an understanding. But take it or leave it. This is what we learn from our Shaykh. Assalamu alaikum.